Yo, what's happening, y'all? Yo, this dude better done. And as usual, we rocking for the Lord, man. This is daytime flow. Put your shades on and all that. Hey, I'm still a novice to this platform thing, but I have a little experience in it. Maybe it's a little stage fright for me because this is something new. But I'm realizing that as a novice, the best way to have the best segments is to stick to the subject at hand. And I'm gonna just make sure that the topics I speak about are relevant and are juicy enough to be entertaining. Now, what I want to talk about today is the position that dating and relationships are in 2023 today. It's in shambles. And I believe it's because of technology, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people misuse technology. They use technology for anything when it should be designated for particular things like, leisure, uh, research, job searches, looking for cars, things of that nature. But actually meeting people in authenticity, no. I think so many relationships, people lost touch with the values, that come with having a relationship. So now having a relationship is more or less an arrangement. So it's like when you meet somebody, you literally have to have certain things in place in order for just the arrangement to happen in itself. Technology it raised the standards to an unrealistic level, and people live their lives based around who they feel they are on the internet. And if they feel like they're not that attractive on the internet, then they don't feel like they can date or do anything, when dating is as simple as this, right? Dating is you being out in society randomly living your life, and you meeting someone, talking to someone, gauging them in person, and based off of the way that they make you feel, determining if you will want to see them again. Now, when you're behind a phone, when you're on dating sites and you're communicating with people, so on and so forth, you're not really getting to know this person. You don't even know if that's the other person behind the screen, behind the board. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So you're literally entertaining a lie, either consciously or unconsciously. But being as though we're having this conversation right now, you know that you're consciously, or have been unconsciously living a lie. Now, relationships nowadays are just so misguided, just so baseless. Like, it's so many rules, parameters, and standards, and it's all toxicity. It's all the ways of the world. Because if you think about what it is you like as a person and what you truly would like in a person, you don't actually pursue that. You pursue what you would feel ultimately other people would receive as a good catch. It might be a female, she meet a nice guy, but he's a plumber, or he's just a custodian or whatever, but he has great qualities. But see, she won't allow herself to become attached to her because her girlfriend has a husband or a boyfriend that's a doctor, and he gives her all these types of money, give her the credit card, got her the house, the cars, and all that other stuff. So now she's like, all right, well, I got this good guy over here. He has great qualities. He's interesting. He's attractive. He's all the things that I would want in a man. But as far as status wise goes, I don't think he's a suitable partner for me, because my friend, she's dealing with a doctor. My other friend over here, her boyfriend or her husband is a lawyer, and I just can't be the one seen with a guy that's not in this type of tax bracket. Now, this is the state of the world of dating and relationships, man. This is the world of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be caught up in that. So I stay away from it because, if you outgrew a certain way of life and you know that, how could you consciously go backwards to a way of life that you struggle hard and strive hard to get away from? It's like so many more things are promoted in regards to a relationship than the actual ingredients that's needed to make a relationship work. So many people are in relationships right now that's been tainted for years, and the only reason why they're in a relationship is because their parents pressured them to take this avenue, and it's like, listen, this is what our family does, and it's like, yeah, but I don't feel like I'm ready for marriage and to be settled down with one person. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. It's too early on for me to figure that out. And the parents, they have their own view of how they want to look, and they don't want to look like the mother and father who has a rogue kid who doesn't listen. No, they want to look like the parents who have a hold on everything, and if they got to abuse their kids in order for them to fit right into that narrative that they see fit for their family, being as though they gave you life, then they'll do the other flip side of things and, disown you and, just do rotten things that they shouldn't do, man. But, that's a whole nother subject. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother subject. But, yeah, these relationships, man. And people don't even think about why they're even getting in a relationship. They don't even want to admit that they're the type of person that just doesn't like being alone. So, basically, what you're doing is you're bringing past luggage into your present situation, hoping that present situation will be powerful enough to allow you to just forget about and heal from the things that even put you into that situation you in now so prematurely. Because once you get out of one situation, you'll know when you're ready for another situation, and it won't be immediately after you got out of that one situation. Because how would you be able to get into a whole nother situation if you don't even actually acknowledge what it is that broke the other situation? Because there's a lot of feelings to sift through. You got to acknowledge what it was, what role you played in your relationship collapsing, and what role your partner played in the relationship collapsing. As to not regress back to the same things over and over and over again. See, because this is why it's hard for people to leave toxic situations, because they haven't established within themselves why they're leaving to begin with. So it'll be heated arguments and, things will be said. People will leave, come back, and then, start the thing over and over and over again, the repetitive thing. Because they're not acknowledging the reason why they're leaving to begin with. If you're contemplating leaving or you're constantly leaving, that means that situation is not for you. Because if it's a situation that's for you, it's going to be nurturing. You're going to be happy. You're going to be looking forward to constantly seeing your new partner. You're going to be engaging in the situation the way that you would engage with anybody else outside your relationship, with your siblings, your parents, your co-workers. You know how you can engage with other people freely, yet with your partner at times to feel like you're walking on eggshells, and because you don't want to say the wrong thing that's going to spark an argument, because your spirit is really depleted right now. You're tired and you don't want to do it. That's not a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship is you being able to vibe with your partner the same way that you vibe with people out in society, man. Even better, actually. Even more comfortably. You know what I'm saying? But the state of what a relationship is in nowadays is it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Now, I'm continuing to do this video even though I experienced somewhat of a glitch a little while ago. I don't know if it sabotaged this video, but one thing is for certain: whether I actually publish this video or not, the message is reaching everybody that I would have wanted it to reach. So it's really never at a loss for me. I work for God. God works in mysterious ways. I accept that. I embrace it. I obey. And, my discernment because of this is so great that I know that when I'm doing this, no matter what the intentions of others tend to be, it's not going to stop what's to be. Yo, listen, man, this is Do Better Don, as usual, rocking for God, man, and I hope you do too. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Listen, when it comes to these relationships, know what it is you want, be honest with the other person about what it is you want, and stick to that. And if you're not willing to stick to that, be vocal about what it is you feel, and let it be known what it is your plans tend to be. All right? All right, peace.